Adios, Spidey.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Hi, I'm Freya. Moved the beanie. I gasped. My daughter's beautiful hair was gone. Patchy, uneven clumps remained. What shocked me was seeing Uncle Robert and Aunt Patricia sitting on my side of the courtroom, not Vanessa's. As we waited for the judge, Vanessa approached. Freya, please, can we talk for a minute? We have nothing to discuss. We're family, she insisted. You can't do this to me. My life will be ruined if this goes on my record. You should have thought about that before you assaulted my daughter. Her face contorted. It was a haircut, not a stabbing. You're blowing this way out of proportion because you always feel jealous of me. Jealous? Of what? Your failed marriage? Your habit of hurting others to feel powerful? Fine. I'm sorry. There, are you happy?
Dogs
Now
are
drop
even
the
more
charges.
relentless than zombies.
That's not how this works. You know what? I'm glad I cut her hair. Vanessa spat.
They're so freaking
Someone needed
annoying.
to teach that spoiled brat a lesson. And you too. The courtroom had gone silent. All eyes on our confrontation. Did everyone hear that? I asked loudly. Did you all hear what she just said about a 10-year-old child?
This little thing helped me more than my last therapy session. It's called the Pandy, a lifelike plush toy designed and powered by AI. It makes you feel loved, supported, and helps during tough times. The Pandy uses AI-powered motion sensors that...
Child? Vanessa's lawyer looked horrified. The prosecutor was already taking notes. Miss Collins, the bailiff warned. Return to your seat immediately. Vanessa suddenly seemed to realize what she'd done. Her face paled. Freya, I didn't mean... Bailiff, the judge called, entering the courtroom. Is there a problem here? As Vanessa retreated, she glanced back at me, her expression a mixture of anger and fear. You'll regret this, she hissed, just loud enough for me to hear. I promise you will. 6 months later, I stood in our bathroom watching Lily examine her reflection. Her hair had grown into a stylish pixie cut that suited her perfectly. I think I might keep it short, she announced. Maddie says it makes me look like a cool animator.
entirely your choice, I told her. Long, short, whatever makes you happy. The doorbell rang and Lily raced to answer it. It's Miss Jackson, she called out. Megan entered with a gift bag. Special delivery for the science fair champion.
Leon,
I
can you
haven't
hear me?
yet, Lily reminded her, but
Ada.
took the bag eagerly.
Did you find anything?
Custom lab coat with your name embroidered
Right
on it,
here.
Megan explained, as Lily pulled out the white coat with Lily Collins, future scientist, stitched in purple thread. While Lily tried it on,
I can't
Megan
reach the
asked
ventilation
about the
hole.
final hearing.
I'm going to have to find another
The
way
judge
around.
made the
I'll
restraining
catch up
order
with you later.
permanent. Vanessa can't come within 500 feet of Lily or the school for 5 years.
Ada,
And
wait!
the other charges? Guilty on assault and false imprisonment, 2 years probation, mandatory therapy, 200 hours of community service, and she lost her teaching certification. And the civil settlement? I'm using it to start a college fund for Lily and to establish an anti-bullying program at the school. As we gathered around the kitchen table later, my phone buzzed with a text from my mother. Vanessa's asking to attend Thanksgiving dinner and wants to apologize in person. I showed it to Lily. What do you think, sweetie? It's your decision too. Is she still saying it was just a joke? According to Grandma, yes. Then no, Lily said firmly. A real apology means understanding what you did wrong. Later that evening, as I tucked Lily into bed, she asked, Mom, are you still mad at Vanessa? I'm not angry anymore, but I haven't forgotten what she did. Forgiveness doesn't mean letting someone who hurt you back into your life. Miss Perez says holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Miss Perez is very wise. There's a difference between letting go of anger and pretending nothing happened. The next morning, we were preparing for the science fair when Aunt Patricia came to apologize. I made excuses for her behavior for years. Tribute to that anti-bullying program you're starting. If you'll let us. After she left, Lily asked, are we going to let them know? What do you think? I think it would help other kids. And maybe it would help them understand better. Then yes, we will. As we drove to the science fair, Lily suddenly asked, Mom, do you think I could start a support group for kids who are I think that's a real idea. I could call it Butterfly Club, she continued excitedly. Because butterflies started monthly and made us something even more beautiful. Just like you, she said, reaching over to squeeze her hand. And butterflies are tough too, Lily added. Did you know their wings are stronger than they look? That's in my science project. I didn't know that. Yep, they seem fragile, but they can fly through storms and everything. Just like my daughter, I thought, glancing at her shining face. Butterfly Club it is. What would you do if someone hurt your child? Would you seek justice or peace? Leave a comment below with your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe to these stories about triumph over adversity. Hi, I'm Sawyer. I thought I had the perfect life, supportive family, amazing boyfriend, and a future as bright as California sunshine. Until I didn't. It started on my 21st birthday when my boyfriend Jake missed my celebration dinner. He's probably stuck in traffic, my mom said, checking her watch for the 5th time. My dad, Richard, drummed his fingers on the table. Or maybe he finally came to his senses. Dad, my sister Brielle shot him a look. What? I'm just saying she could do better than some community college dropout. I defended Jake like always. He's taking a gap year to figure things out. Not everyone has their life mapped out at 21. Like you do? Dad scoffed. Psychology major? What are you gonna do? Listen to people complain all day? At least I'll be helping them.
Oh yeah, my magnum. The most powerful gun in existence. Bye bye, baby. Hate that blew Missy's head off. Mm-hmm. Hello, Audrey here. With you entire probably. Hey, Tyra. Hey, is that Tyra?
No, it's not.
Oh, hey, Audrey. Hey, Kiana. I like your dress, Key. Yeah, cheating shamelessly. Because I already beat the game more than once without using infinite ammo. 4 times. In all scenarios. So why not? Mm.
If you're walking in Tokyo and suddenly see a girl showing off her outfit in the middle of the street, don't get curious, because you might have just stepped into one of Japan's most unsettling traps. This is Kubo Park in Shinjuku, a place that looks harmless during the day, but once night falls, it transforms into a dangerous maze. At first glance, it's just a few people standing around, but behind that lies an entire hidden world. Shady strangers, clever scams, and risks where just one careless moment could make you target. In this place, even a glance that lingers too long might be enough to drag you into unexpected trouble. If you're walking in Tokyo and suddenly see a girl showing off her outfit in the middle of the street, don't get curious, because you might have just stepped into one of Japan's most unsettling traps. This is Kubo Park in Shinjuku, a place that looks harmless during the day, but once night falls, it transforms into a dangerous maze. At first glance, it's just a few people standing around, but behind that lies an entire hidden world.
Hey, Charles.
Strangers, clever scams,
Like your shirt.
risks where just one careless moment could make you the target. In this place, even a glance that lingers might be enough to drag you into unexpected trouble. If you're walking in Tokyo and suddenly see a girl showing off her outfit in the middle of the street, don't get curious, because you might have just stepped into one of Japan's most unsettling traps. This is I have got no time for struggling actors. Struggling? You want to see my residuals? I'd rather hit you in the reality. Come on. I only know how to go forward. Then you require a lesson. I see the family resemblance.
And I'm damn proud of it, Sheila.
Proud enough to lose your arms too? Kronaka works with my remnant.
For your benefit, Lucac.
Help I do not need, Citria. There will be no deal, Kano. Gotta make a backbite. The sheriffs like you are not criminal. I run faster than you can catch. You are skating on thin ice. High speed skating. My ancestors speak harshly of you. I've put down many wars before. You'll find I'm a new breed. Your breed has no limits. That's a feature, not a fact. As is your lack of honor, Kano. I have got no time for struggling actors. Struggling? You want to see my residuals? I'd rather hit you. Get away! Come on. I know. Then you require a lesson. I see the family resemblance.
And I'm damn proud of it.
Proud enough to lose your arms too. Kronaka works with my remnant.
For your benefit, Lucac.
Help I do not need, Citria. There will be no deal, Kano. Gotta make a backbite. The sheriff like you are not criminals. I run faster than you can catch. You are skating on thin ice. All I should see, Kano. My ancestors speak harshly of you.
Ben!
I put down my
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Your brain has no limits.
Damn.
There's a fate.
I don't believe this.
As if
I
you
always
had
got
this
the
awesome,
story.
Kano. I have got no
Ben.
time. You want to see my
Bitter
residuals?
irony.
I'd rather hit you.
Chief of police. Co-conspirator.
I only know how to go. Hey, it's Jordan.
Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my chest. It's burning. What's wrong?
Sometimes. There's the fire of a warrior. You fucking them all planned like. It's a sign.
God, what was that?
What good's honor if you don't get paid? You would rather get time on the throne? Her ambition is peace, not conquest.
Where are you going, Ada?
It's not
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
exaggerated.
Ada!
For the time being, so strange. Mind your rule, demigod. Do you have a wolf's soul?
Now have access
And its
to the
bite
back of the parking lot.
shacks. Oops. This app is barely
Out
5.
here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
Oh, shame, too.
I'm on my way.
Bet you don't know. But
But I could tell that his assistant was not used, because she said nobody had ever filmed him eating before. So I was like, oh, did I turn off the camera? Did I do something wrong? And he was like, oh, it was fine.
me into like Sam Harris, even some like 5-6 years ago. I chick I'm still not sticking with that. And his dance doesn't that's fine.
So I've been watching a shit ton of what I like to call the Instagram donut nerd music all era. Yeah, we watched anything 2000, probably 2011 or 12. When Love Law came out, he was already like 34 years old. Right. He wasn't a young guy. So his first movie, he was already, like getting on. And you can see his hairline's fucked up and it's all like thin, in the front. And then in Hard to Kill, his hairline's fixed. And, he's a little bit fatter. He just got progressively fatter throughout his entire career. He's in his 60s. He's still making movies where it's like, we need to send our best special forces. And then he spends half the movie in a chair. He refuses to get out. The cover for Sniper Special Ops, they just photoshopped his fat head on someone else's body. Yes, as poorly as they possibly can. That looks bad. No, they fucking pump these movies out.
One of the funny things is like he's so old and his special forces team that he assembles all has to be kind of his age, which means their commander has to be like oh my god. So they show the command white
Not to mention that thing that got
I was there.
What about the
I
college?
know.
Why was she spared? Who the hell knows?
Look, as an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together.
Hell knows.
Okay?
Because I'm short,
Oh,
old as hell.
I'll do this your
That's
way.
in there. Tom Segura had a whole bit about Segura. Dude, I heard a story about him. Someone who would know it. He said that like this super agent, like he was the personal trainer of this like super agent. Michael Oak? Yeah. And then he had a bet with another agent that he could make anybody famous. And he found like a trainer.
I guess the truth of the matter is that President Warren was a friend of mine, and he had been very interested in me as an actor. For a long time, he felt that I was very charismatic, and that I had a look.
That's the other fucking awesome thing too. That is Seagal in the like later films when he doesn't even get up out of the chair. He just does the shit and throws people down. Yeah, they come at him and he just fucking. Yeah.
When someone is in Hollywood, how do you feel it? This reminds me of when we were in Cannes. We had Total Recall there. And Steven Seagal, who I'd been in this movie with, I was trying to talk to him about this scene, and he told me I was standing in his cheek. Oh. And he was like, well, you know, I'm unfamiliar with that. How big is your cheek? I didn't know what the hell was happening. Anyway, so I was talking to Sven. Sven was Arnold Schwarzenegger's body double. And Steven Seagal came walking up. He's like, so, what are you guys doing? Sven goes, we were just talking about what an asshole you are.
Okay, there's a writer that I know. I won't mention his name, but he was meeting Steven Seagal for the writing, potentially for Under Siege 2. And he's waiting in there for 45 minutes. He's making him wait, sitting there by himself. Finally, Steven Seagal emerges, and he comes out.
Leon,
I just read
that
a
woman
script
was...
I've ever read
I
in my
have to
life.
talk to her.
Really? Who wrote it? I did.
You see the clips of him in Belarus eating the carrots and stuff.
Like eating carrots?
There's like yeah, he's like hanging out with the president or dictator of Belarus, but it's amazing.
Jamie, find the older footage. Older footage. Just eating carrots.
I'll watch this. You know, kind
Look
of.
at the little dresses on them.
Watch this.
Thank you.
So insane.
His hair is insane.
Or someone edited that, so he's like deep throating the carrot. Oh yeah,
The notorious Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. So, funny story. We're gonna film like with Steven Seagal. So we're like Steven Seagal. So the guy's gonna come and catch us. And then what is it called? The movie True Justice. True Justice 2. Justice 2. Yeah. I did 3 days of acting, and then there was the day that I'm gonna fight the guy. Be careful, this guy. First thing's gonna do. Like, hey, I'm gonna shake your hand and hit you in the nuts, kick you in the nuts. That's it. It's like, oh, hey, we're in the cup. He's just gonna pop you in the nuts. That's the first thing he does. Yes, dude. Right? I was like, oh shit. So I'm wearing a suit. Right? Why? Exactly. Why? Don't ever tell him your martial arts background. When he usually comes to meet people, don't challenge him or like feel like he's challenged. Don't give him your martial arts background because he's gonna challenge every martial art you've done. So they patted me under my suit. Full, dude, like almost full suit under my pad suit, under my suit. With a cup, hip, back, shoulder pads, elbow pads, knee pads. So I heard that the guy, this guy, kickboxer, really high level kickboxer, stunt dude, had a fight and a fight scene with him the day before. Sorry, the same day. And he beats the shit out of the guy. Beats the shit out of him.
Steven Seagal, shit out.
Yes, he went over the top to the point that they had to come and like grab Steven. Like, okay, we're done. This is done. Okay. So they got the
None of this would have happened if I hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
real mirror and smash his face to the mirror multiple times. Rear mirror. But all these guys, stunt guys, they sign waivers, right? So you're gonna do everything. Sent the guy to the hospital, dude.
What I'm more curious about, does he not realize he's filming? You're supposed to simulate it. It's not actually making real contact.
No one will ever take you away from me.
Like Steven Seagal. He walks in, puts his hand on his belly. There's like
There he is. So you finally found me. Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample. Sorry, but I will just hand over my life's work.
Everybody's here. At first, it's like, it's funny, like here. Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. The set is full of extras,
Okay, move out.
like everything, right?
What was the biggest disaster? You ever Steven Seagal?
William.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
William,
yes.
darling. I'm taking care of
For
that
those who don't
wound
know,
first.
he's widely and
Stay here.
unanimously. That's the same thing, right? Widely unanimously. Yeah, considered the worst host. Considered the best
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample?
I hope he's not running my ass. I know he's a Russian.
Roger.
He's fucking there with the flat with Robert Kraft and Super Bowl ring. I think maybe his 1-inch ponytail was too tight that
Are
night
you
because the
telling
way
me
you're defending
he
him
injected
is a
a
little
G
bit
virus
high.
into his
Because
own body?
he liked his ideas. He was friendly enough to me. The only thing he did, which was tighten it up, which is a lot of hosts do, he did it. I didn't do it. I threw it. Right now, as far as
Over there.
you have to sort of trust these things that you know. A lot of people think, a lot of people think we're there to make fun of them. And we're saying, we respect, if we're getting on the show, let's we all respect. And if you make fun of yourself, this is where it gets tricky. If you make fun of yourself, it will benefit you. And we promise you. And if you don't,
What is this thing?
and you fight with him, and you said he was too cool. And you're like, that's the way to do it. Young people go, oh, you're a human, you play so cool, but you can at least goof around and it's more
So
relaxed.
those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of this virus induced transportation, billions
But
have lost
we
any
had something funny that he throws some little kicks, you know? It would have been amazing. Amazing. But it's amazing. And then I think we walk up and
virus
kicked him
bioweapon
fall
of
down.
million has the
So
ability
he
to
says he'll do it, but he
implant
just
and
talks it.
manipulate
It's still
into
kind of funny, but he won't. He
and
won't
create
play it off
offspring.
in the other sketches he was
No.
fighting. A lot of people, you have to go to their people. Remember this that said something, you walk over there, and you go, you have any set right here? That didn't happen. Oh, okay. People make up for themselves.
Oh, no, that never
Too
happened.
bad.
One of the things, as Steven Seagal famously said, "Oh, me and Jean-Claude are not martial artists," which is, I think made him look silly.
He said that about you?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to get into on film anyway. Who's a tough guy? Do I think Michael is a tough guy? No. Do I think he's a martial artist? No. Do I think Jean-Claude is a tough guy or martial artist? No.
No, but he hired me on 2 occasions. So if I'm not a martial artist, why would you hire me twice? Well, the problem I had when I really flared toward him is that he was hurting the stunt guy. Who were nice people, but he would make it a point to kind of even off camera do things like wrench their arms. He actually tore Mills's bicep for no reason. Just to, and you want me to do a martial art fight scene with you but I'm fighting on the side of racist white people in a country western bar in Alaska. And I said, why don't you throw a yarmulke on me? And one time he chopped James Lew in the throat for no freaking reason. And I just snapped. I have a little bit of a temper. But he apologized. He says, things got a little testy yesterday, long hours and all. And I was like, oh, okay. So I stayed on.
The weirdest moment of the trip was probably the scene with Steven Seagal, which happens in episode 3. We're in Bangkok, I'm in the hotel, I walk down past the restaurant and I see Steven Seagal having breakfast. I was like, that's I believe he's eating breakfast in our hotel. I've got to go over and say something. So I went over and I was like, oh, can I get a selfie? And his manager was English. He was like, oh, this is Jack White. He's a comedian in the UK, Stephen. And Stephen was like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, I'm filming this travel log. He's like, would you like me to be in it? And I was like, yes, I would. Yes, I would. And he was like, okay, I've got an idea. This will be really funny. I could walk out of the hotel and come up to me and you ask me this question. And you just ask me this. He asked me this thing about, I needed to ask what the essence of Zen was. So I was like, okay, and I went and told the producers, can you just go outside and film? Because I think Steven Seagal is about to come and do a joke on camera. So he walked out, and I went, hello, Steven Seagal, I'm a fan of yours. What is the essence of Zen? And he threw me in the fountain. Because the essence of Zen is to submerge yourself in it. Now, yeah, hilarious. He didn't tell me that he was going to do that. He just threw me in the pond and then just walked off and got into his car and drove off without signing a release form or explaining what any of it meant. It's my dad. Daddy, I'm doing a show. I'm calling him Daddy. Sorry? You still call him Daddy? And you're a Zen master. What is
The truth that nobody had ever filmed him eating before. So I was like, oh, should I maybe turn off the camera? Did I do something wrong? But he was like, no, keep rolling. He was fine.
I got pretty into like some later, more recent era Steven Seagal stuff, like 5-6 years ago. My friends I would watch it because it's just so insanely bad. And then Dan sent me a link to the Come Town guys talking.
So I've been watching a shit ton of what I like to call the Entenmann's Donut Goatee Seagal era films.
Yeah, we watched
anything post 2011 or 12. When Above the Law came out, he was already like 34 years old.
Right.
He was a young guy. So his first movie, he was already, like getting off. And you can see his hairline's fucked up. Yeah, it's all like, in the front. In Hard to Kill, his hairline's fixed. And, he's a little bit fatter. And he just got progressively fatter his entire career. He's in his 60s. His body's he's still making movies with special forces. And then he spends half the movie in a chair.
Probably extended during the alligator.
Cover for Sniper Special Ops, they've just photoshopped his fat head on someone else's body.
Yes.
As poorly as they possibly can.
Man,
That's so.
I love this bad.
No, they fucking pump these movies out.
One of the funny he sent me a link to the Come Town guys talking.
So I've been watching a shit ton of what I like to call the Entenmann's Donut Goatee Seagal era films.
Yeah, we watched
anything post 2000, probably 2011 or 12. When Above the Law came out, he was already like 34 years old.
Right.
He wasn't a young guy. So his first movie, he was already, like getting off. And you can see his hairline's fucked up. And, it's all like thin, in the front. And then in Hard to Kill, his hairline's fixed. And, he's a little bit fatter. He just got progressively fatter throughout his entire career. He's in his 60s. His body's he's still making movies where it's like, we need to send our best special forces out. And then he spends half the movie in a chair. He refuses to get out. Cover for Sniper Special Ops, they've just photoshopped his fat head on someone else's body.
Yes.
As poorly as they possibly can.
That's so.
I love this bad. No, they fucking pump these movies out.
One of the funny things is like he's so old, and his special forces team that he assembles all has to be kind of his age, which means their commander has to be like 80. Oh my god! So they show the commander with a white mustache.
I have a good answer for you, sir. But what about the congressman? Why was he spared? Hell knows. Because I'm sure
That old as hair. That's hilarious. Tom Segura had a whole bit about Seagal. Dude, I heard a story about him from someone who would know, and he said that.
one fight. Fight.
Fatality. Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Fatality. Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Flawless victory. Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Fatality. Round one, fight.
Ada! Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it! Don't die on me, Ada. Come on! Wake up! Come on! Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
I wish Parasite Eve gets a remake or a re-release. Actually, I never played Parasite Eve in my life. I heard how good it is. No, I guess I eat flamethrower. Planties. I'm gonna give you a better version of Magnum soon enough. I'm gonna run these points out of my way.
New notification. 55 minutes/60 minutes.